You know those voice crack. You know those days where you've been working all day, you've been editing videos, you've been posting content, you've been responding to emails, you've been doing all this sort of stuff. Then you finally get to like the evening, you're like, okay, I'm gonna have some dinner, and then you're in that grey area where you're like, do I work another hour or do I work another block and keep working, or do I just stop? But you like look at your to-do list and you're like, I know I've done a lot today, but I still haven't done everything on my to-do list, so I might as well just keep working. And then you do it and you just know it's not really the most productive time, but like you just feel like you have to keep going. And that's because like we get dopamine from ticking off these tasks, right? We get dopamine every time we tick off something on our to-do list, every time we make progress. And once we do one, our brain craves it. We want to get more, and we want to get more and more done. And that's why we can sometimes get this dependency to feel like we have to get everything done on the to-do list, otherwise we're a failure. That day was a waste. This is me giving you permission that next time it's that evening and you're like, do I do this last work block or not? I really should do a break, but I want to do more. Just take it off. There's always more work to do, and what I want to say here is it's not just like, oh, some self-help stuff where you can just take a break and it's good for you. The crazy thing is that that's actually going to be the most productive thing you can do in that moment. Because what you probably realize is that if you do that work, you probably end up pushing off your bedtime a little bit. You go to bed later, you don't sleep as well. And then the next day is almost just like not as productive as it could be. Let's zone out, let's look at the big picture here. Is this 1 hour of me operating at like 20, 30, 40%, even if you're working at like 60%, is that going to be better than actually having all my time tomorrow almost multiply? Because almost that time, that recovery, is going to allow you to multiply your productivity the next day. So zone out, look at it from a longer term perspective, and it's just going to make you way more productive over the long